Hello everyone and welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. On today's episode we are going to be playing a character that I cannot stand playing against, but is arguably one of the more fun characters to play. His name is Junkrat, and I feel bad for playing him, but I don't feel bad for playing him. My name is Winback. As always, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. The YouTube parade is in force. So, Junkrat is really, at the end of the day, just going to be the most annoying character that he can be, and we're going to build him as such. The team comps: Junkrat, Sylvanas, Thrall, Johanna, Brightwing versus Alexstrasza, Muradin, Nazebo, Tychus, and Zeratul. I don't need to tell you, because I'm sure everyone's aware at this point, but Zeratul kills Sylvanas, kills Brightwing, kills Junkrat a lot. It's just how the character is going to be built these days. It's too good. So we're going to have to be extra careful about how we are playing around that character specifically. Ooh, are we going to... Nope, he's going to live. I'm super sad, but at the same time I didn't really take any damage, so I guess I can't be too upset. So with our build today, we're going to be playing mainly to fend off the Zeratul and any diving from the enemy team with traps. And it's going to work so well. I can't tell you. I cannot tell you how annoying we're going to be with this character. So, if you're not aware, since it's been literally fucking years since I've played with Junkrat, his abilities are Frag Launcher is our Q. This is going to launch a grenade. It's got a stupid long range. 50% less damage to structures, if you can imagine that. Probably because of that range. And these are all going to be tied to our resource bar. We don't actually have mana as Junkrat, but we only get 4 charges of our Q, which are all flagged on a resource bar underneath our health bar. It's pretty cool. Replenishes all the charges at the same time for 1 cooldown of 12 seconds. So once that 12 seconds goes, we get them all back. Everything's super fucking awesome there, and we can just continue to poke from range with our character, because that's basically how he deals damage. He's just annoying from a distance, creating big opportunities with his traps and his W. This is going to be Concussion Mine. We're going to throw the mine down on the ground, as you can see right there. Oof, Tychus sidestepped it. Just a huge circle, and then once that happens, you hit your D button, and you can blast either yourself or an enemy, whoever is standing on it, away. If it's an enemy, they're going to get, knocked in whatever direction, just like that. And you can use it as a really, really strong escape tool as well, because it affects Junkrat, but it doesn't deal any damage to Junkrat. Really, shades of Ziggs. Back from the days where I played League of Legends and enjoyed it, Ziggs had a very similar ability. Our E is called Steel Trap. This is the focal point of this build specifically because the traps are going to protect us from Zeratul, they're going to protect us from Muradin, they're going to protect us from anybody diving into our team, and everything about them is just so good into their characters. So traps, standard, do not move. You're just going to place them down. You only get 1, and they deal damage, and they root for 2 seconds after someone steps on them. So it isn't only heroes that can be affected by traps. They can be activated by minions or mercenaries or monsters. Anything that walks over them that's not a friendly can get trapped. He just barely jumped out before that thing armed. Just so close. Can we get any kills? Looks like Zeratul thought he was going to live there. Boop everybody off the heal. Muradin's going to get... Okay, well, we traded, I guess. Traded 1 for 2 there. Looks like our Brightwing might be in a little bit of trouble, so we gotta keep throwing the Qs. Got another kill. No more Nazebo. Muradin jumped in, so he's definitely going to die as well. Fuck yeah, it feels so good to kill people with that Concussion Mine. I swear to God. And then our trait, it's a death trait, so obviously it has its own usefulness. But when we die, we're going to drop 5 grenades that explode, after 0.75 seconds, dealing 329 damage to nearby enemies. Deals 75% less damage to structures. The reason that they did this is because back in the heyday of Junkrat, he could take the Rocket Ride ult and then just smash himself into buildings on cooldown, killing them and completely ignoring everything else going on in the game. Because once you hit level 20, you would reduce the cooldown of Rocket Ride, and it would give you 150% move speed every time that it completed. And then in the time that you're using Rocket Ride to run back to the fort that you just damaged, the cooldown would be up again. So you just do it on repeat. The enemy team would have to try to kill you while you were doing whichever rotation to whichever building, and it was incredibly difficult to catch Junkrat. Stupidly fucking annoying. Absolutely one of the worst decisions ever made about a character in Heroes of the Storm, but they took it out before he went live for the first time, which is fantastic that they noticed it, I guess. That being said, we are going to be picking Rocket Ride in this game because I want to have fun. I want to be super annoying, and I kind of want to be able to get away from Zeratul if he decides that he's going to get really close and I don't have any traps nearby. Riptire is our other ultimate. It's obviously the better ultimate. It's a huge radius, and the tire we get to pilot and is going to just explode, dealing insane amounts of damage. Both of Junkrat's ults deal insane amounts of damage, honestly. Rocket Ride, when we come down with the ultimate, is going to do a huge amount of damage, but it also drops our trait wherever we have popped. So if the person that gets hit with our initial impact doesn't die, if they stand in that position for any bit longer, they're definitely going to, because those fucking mines that we drop are going to kill them. Oh, Brightwing gets out. No way for Murden to stop him. He's going to get trapped as well. Is he dead? He is indeed. Thank God. That is a second Murden kill. That just feels so right. So right, deep in my soul. Got another trap in the bush just to make sure if anybody decides to come down from that aggressive position over there that they get stuck and we can just get a whole bunch of free damage on them. The build, as it stands right now, though, we're going to take Tricky Shuffles at level 1. While Frag Launcher has no charges left, which is very easy to do, Junkrat is going to get 10% movement speed, and his bonus attacks are going to deal 15% damage. This is the easiest ability at level 1, and I think it's probably the best for that reason. Because you're getting that movement speed, you're going to be slippery, and the increased attack damage is going to help you clear waves even faster because your autos are going to be that much more impactful. Hey, where you going? Oh, he blinked back to dodge the grenade and killed himself. My God, does that feel good. The Rocket Ride is inbound. Are we going to hit Nazebo? He is going to live because Alexstrasza was healing him through all of that. Son of a butt. Tychus didn't pick an ult in all of that. His entire team did and used it, but Tychus was like, nah, man. I need to make a decision here. If you're not used to picking your ult with the control and 1 or 2 button, you need to get used to it on whichever character you're playing, specifically for situations like that. Had Tychus insta-locked his Odin and used it, that team fight may have gone much differently. Anyway, all that being said, the Tricky Shuffles at 1, going to increase our movement speed and our damage. Junkrat is a wave-clearing character at the end of the day, so having increased auto-attack damage is going to help us clear, because his auto-attacks do splash, and if you're using them in conjunction with your frag launcher, Q auto, Q auto, Q auto, the wave dies pretty quick. Level 4, we're going to be picking up Chattering Teeth. This is going to let our traps chase people. So you can see there's a big circle around the trap, and they are going to follow anybody in that circle. They only follow heroes, they do not follow minions, but heroes can drag them into minion waves to get minions to eat them. Ooh, I love it. I love it when they just walk into a bush and get rooted for 2 seconds. It's pretty obvious the enemy team hates me, and they should. I hate me too, a little bit, but a lot less than they do. I'm going to miss the Rocket Ride here. There's nothing I can do about that. I thought maybe I could catch him, but my reactions are not quite fast enough. Anyway, we'll be right back because when we take Rocket Ride, we get this hyper mount, which is going to give us 150% move speed. And it makes, oh my god, it looks cool too. And you can just blast all over the map. Ouch. Please go away. You can also pop people into traps with your Concussion Mine. I have a little bit of trouble doing that because aiming is obviously not my strong suit, but it is a possibility. You can get rooted in the air in this game. Imagine that. Back to the talents, though. At level 7, we're going to take Sticky Wicket. Enemy heroes who are hit by Steel Trap are silenced for the entire duration, which is fantastic. Because characters... I'm going to die here, aren't I? He medallioned through my trap. What a fucking legend. Jeez, man. Like, I thought this was quick match. Why are you just whipping out these fucking plays? I need you to let me live. I'm just trying to live. Ooh, man, he is blink happy, isn't he? I'm gonna rip the Blessed Shield on him, but he's still going to just get away because he's Might of the Nerazim. He's got Blink Hunter, whatever the fuck it's Shadow Hunter at level 1. Yeah. So every auto attack that he gets is just gonna make him more blinky. He's slippery as fuck, so if we don't kill him inside a trap, he's just going to get away. Yeah, and if he medallions through the trap, then obviously he kills me. No, they're gonna get it. I don't know if we really want to go in there, because we're 15 to 13 right now. We're gonna blast 3 people out of the area, and I think they're going... Nope. Boom. No dash. Nazebo's going to walk through the mines and kill himself too. Thank you for making this such a fun time. And now we're trying to deal with Zeratul on the backside. Trying to zip over to my team because he is going to kill people. Yep, there it is. He's just missing abilities, but still managing to kill people. We're gonna get the Alex Strauss at least? We did. But he can still get Johanna. Oh no, he blinked past the trap. If Johanna is standing directly on the trap there, even if he blinks to her with the Vorpal Blade, he's going to get caught. So she might die, but he would definitely also die. And that is a very nuanced understanding of how to play the game, but still. If Zeratul wants to kill you, he's going to get on you somehow, whether it's Vorpal Blade, Blink, more auto attacks for more blinks, or Might of the Nerazim in this case. But, yeah, if you are in the position that Zeratul is playing against you, and you have a trap build Junkrat on your team, stand on top of the traps, and he will not be able to kill you. We're going to put the Concussion Mine down on the siege camp to make sure that he can't cap it, if he does try to, and it's a very good way to control bosses, control camps, control just area with Junkrat. Oh no. Well... It's at this point in the game that the Zeratul is a complete pain in the ass because he has Void Slash as well. He didn't build Greater Cleave at 1, but the Void Slash is going to just deal insane amounts of damage. And he's got the Rewind in Might of the Nerazim. You're not going to kill me, brother. I know that you want to. I know that you're pretty upset about how this game has been going between us so far, but I will not allow it. Not again. We did pick up Level 13, gotta trap them all, which is going to increase our trap count from 1 to 2. So normally you can only put 1 down. Now we get a second one to control even more area. And it's going to reduce the cooldown by 5 seconds. I did not know that. So from 12 seconds to 7 seconds, and we can have 2 down. Which means we can control even more. Oh my god, that feels just so good. So good. But if there's 2 traps down, Zeratul trying to jump all over us in our team, he now has that many more hazards to dodge, and if he's not doing that perfectly, he's going to get stuck and killed, because obviously our entire team is ready to kill him if he ever stops fucking moving. We do have a polymorph with our Brightwing as well, so he can die. We just have to put all the CC on him, or he has to jump into it. Which is, you know, a thing in and of itself. The Zeratul player obviously playing fucking out of his mind. And this is kind of a run back for us as well, because I think we played against this character just the night before and kind of stomped that comp with this. And it did not feel good, man. It did not feel good at all, man. The traps are hiding in the back here. We don't want them to get eaten by the boss, so I want to keep them kind of away. And I'm letting my team know to stand on top of them in comms. So it's just good play all around. There's another one. Zeratul does not trigger them when walking through the circles to chase him, because he's not visible. So unless he's walking directly over them, they're not going to get him, or they're not going to go after him, which is a little bit sad, to be perfectly honest with you, but I guess it's fine in a balance perspective, because these traps are fucking annoying as hell. If you're playing any other character that can't dodge them, you're just fucked. So Muradin is a prime example. He likes to jump in, walk forward, there you go. That trap just magnetized to him. Gonna try to boop ourselves out of the way. Didn't go the right direction. Ouch. Level 16, we're gonna pick up Endless Nades. This is going to reduce the cooldown by 1.5 seconds of the 12 seconds every time that we hit a hero with our Q. So if we hit all 4, that is 6 seconds off. It's half the cooldown. And sometimes if we're having fun, you know, just doing 1 or 2 at a time, the cooldown's just going to be up that much more often, right? It's the whole ability that makes Junkrat deal damage. I need to clear this out. You're going to see me use a Riptire here, which is interesting, right? Because we did take Rocket Ride. But the level 20 upgrade for Rocket Ride is you get Riptire on a separate cooldown, but it is going to be given to you after you use Rocket Ride. And then conversely, once you use Riptire, the cooldown for Rocket Ride is going to start ticking down again. So, really cool ability. Not sure if it's the most effective in the entire universe, but it definitely gives you more options. I don't know if we can necessarily end the game here. We're pretty split. We don't have a lot of our building damage. Zeratul is back right now. I wanted to end the game, but I don't think it's possible without everybody here. Oh no. Oh no, the tornadoes. Please. It's fine. Zeratul wasn't looking. And Muradin's gonna jump into the trap. Fantastic. Okay, we can leave. We can booped him out. Oh. And he got silenced too, so he's not gonna be able to blink back in. Fantastic. Really good stuff. We had to pop a lot of abilities there to make sure that we all live, but good on our team for making it out. No actual core damage done, which is a little bit sad, but at the same time, all the buildings of the enemy team are down. We've still got all of our keeps, so we can just wait it out, take the next temple if we want to, and win the game. Extra boring. We'll see how that goes. Here is the description for Puckish Scamp, though. Each time he uses heroic, it swaps to the alternate ability. Each heroic has its own separate cooldown. So, when doing this, we've got a 75-second cooldown on Riptire and a 75-second cooldown on Rocket Ride as well. So they're the exact same cooldown. If you use one right after another, they're both going to be counting down at the exact same time. So, it's pretty easy to get one back right after the other, which is neat. Ooh! Sylvanas getting haymakered in, gonna make it out, but our Brightwing is now in high. Ooh, blinking out. Zeratul wants the blood. Luckily, my team is very smart, knows how to just dive directly onto those. I'm not gonna hit anybody with this, am I? Nope. Gotta get the Riptire back though. My team doing a very good job playing around my traps though. What you noticed there was when Brightwing blinked in, she just went directly up into that bush where the trap was waiting, so if Zeratul decided to chase her down any further, she was perfectly safe. Which is just good awareness. But we've traded our Thrall for our Alexstrasza, so trading our offlaner for our healer is really good for us. Specifically in the case of Zeratul and Muradin, if they jump in, they don't have any heals, so all the damage that we put on them is going to stick. There he is. Big peel from the Johanna. We're going to blast Murden away as well with our Concussion Mine. Got the Riptire running right now. I don't know who we're going to use it on. Yeah, I see you, Zeratul. Where you at? You blinking? You blinking? I see you. Why would you attack? Okay, it's fine. We've got our trap set up here. We've got another one coming on the way right now. And we're going to hold this entire choke here. So if that motherfucker thinks he's just going to come in here, okay, and kill everybody like he did last time, no. No healing for the Nazebo. Going to knock everybody off. The Alexstrasza heal. Johanna is in, walking down towards the trap. Tychus is going to get rooted, saving Johanna. Zeratul is in, dealing a lot of damage in that grouped up choke point. Oh, I miss my rocket ride once again as Alexstrasza boosts away. It's getting spooky. Oh, what is this? Who are you? Why are you back here? Even though you're a dragon, I don't think that you live. You definitely don't. Little dragon beats big dragon. It's proven. We've also got all of the catapults going on the bottom side of the core there. I think we just win. We don't? Not yet? Got the trap ready. Oh, he's got chased into it, and it eats him alive. I'm so happy with that. Oh, God, that feels so good. This is why I think Junkrat is secret OP. Because if your team is aware of how to play around everything that his kit does, he's just going to make everything easy for them. The amount of traps that we caught, the amount of healing that we negated with our Concussion Mine, just everything about this character really enabled that easy Sky Temple playstyle. So, Johanna walking away with the MVP. Look at that. Way to go. 7 kills with the tank. Nice.
Epic.
I imagine you gotta be a little upset that your team lost that game when you were juking and jiving and, you know, all that stuff with that blinky motherfucker. Here's the build again in case you need it. Tricky Shuffles at 1, Shattering Teeth at 4, Sticky Wicket at 7, Rocket Ride is going to be number 10, Gotta Trap 'em All at 13, Endless Nades at 16, and Puckish Scamp at 20. Wow, I think these were mostly Zeratul too. Yeah, 6 of his team's 9 kills. And you wouldn't really know it from the way that that game went, that they got this little done. But, I guess that's just how the cookie crumbles, you know? 9-8, that's 9876. I don't know why that's so funny to me. But, yeah. This character is fun. As much as I hate him, as much as I think he's just toxic and cancer, he's a lot of fun. So, pick him up. Do yourself a favor, take him into all your games, annoy the shit out of everyone that you play with, and I'm sure you'll get a taste for it too. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with the final video of the week. And again, for the month of October, stick around until the end of the video for the end of the story from the beginning.